So recently, while talking to a bunch of friends, I recalled a very interesting event from the life of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Now, this particular incident is helpful for all the youth, from those who are starting in 10th or planning to choose the next stream after 10th, or even planning to get into college, or who have completed college recently and are planning for the next career path to take, that is in job or as a businessman. So let's get into that. So, as my regular viewers might know, that Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose was coming from a fairly well-to-do family, and his father was a lawyer. Now, his father was quite insistent on clearing ICS exams, that is Indian Civil Service exams. Now, during those days, these ICS exams were only conducted at Cambridge University. So, Subhash Chandra Bose had to go to Cambridge in order to clear these exams. In order to fulfill his father's wish, Netaji went to Cambridge University to appear for Indian Civil Service exams. Now, in order to clear that test, Netaji had to learn a lot of subjects. Some of them were political science, geography, and even Sanskrit, apart from history and some other subjects. So the first lesson that we all can take from this is, despite Netaji being one of the most influential freedom fighters of India, he followed his father's wishes despite his wish to serve India and to help the people of India become free. So he went to Cambridge, and according to one of his professor's accounts, Subhash Chandra Bose studied for hours together every day, and he had handful of friends. In fact, it was hardly once or twice a week that even his professor saw him, and that is how much Subhash Chandra Bose was focused in studying and clearing these ICS exams, that is Indian Civil Service exams. So he barely spoke to anyone, and he had very handful of friends because of this reason. And that is another thing that we can learn from him, that is to be focused when you are planning to achieve something, when you are planning to gain or fulfill your dreams. He cleared that test and ranked 4th at Cambridge in Indian Civil Services exams. Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose ranked 4th. Now, he was going to get job in British India regardless of any opposition from anyone because of his ranking. However, Netaji was adamant to serve his nation instead of serving the British government. So, in order to do that, he decided to join the Congress. But while he was sitting at Cambridge in UK, he was thinking and he thought of a plan and took action before he came back to India. He was quite clear, his vision was quite clear, that is to help the Indians instead of the British. And in order to gain the freedom and in order to fight against the British and to help Indians, he had to join an organization, because single-handedly even Subhash Chandra Bose knew that he could only help so many. In order to do that, Subhash Chandra Bose approached C.R. Das, then member of Congress in India. he wrote a couple of letters and they had a communication back and forth, where Subhash Chandra Bose very clearly told C.R. Das in those letters that he was very less experienced when it came to politics, or when it came to freeing the nation or understanding the mindsets of the people, which is required, which is a prerequisite if you want to rally them behind you, like Mahatma Gandhi, to gain the freedom. So Subhash Chandra Bose, however, had many thoughts. Now, back then, at that time, Congress was not a party. It was a platform for people of India from all walks of life, let it be Hindus, Muslims, Christians, or any, from any government or any wing, let it be right wing, left wing, centrist, anyone, to come up and present their ideas and gather people and get the agreement and consent from people in order to take certain actions to gain the freedom. So Netaji wrote a couple of letters and had a communication with C.R. Das, then member of Congress, and told him that despite having less experience and knowledge in politics and this freedom movement, there are certain things that I can help you with, which I can help Congress with. And he listed out many suggestions, like how Congress can decide a place for the party, another how it can organize regular meetings or mahasabhas so that people know where to approach them, because before that there was no particular place, no particular office for Congress. People who wanted to meet them, who meet the Congress, who wanted to meet Congress members, they had to approach them in person, and then after certain procedures their concerns were conveyed to the members of Congress. These are just a couple of suggestions from many Subhash Chandra Bose had suggested C.R. Das in those letters. And after those communications, C.R. Das discussed it within the party, and then Subhash Chandra Bose rejected a civil service job and came to India and started working for Congress and for people of India. Now, through this particular incident, we all can learn how foresighted Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose was, and similarly we can learn to foresee the situations before they arise, before the decision that we are going to take, and we can take preventive measures in order to become better, in order to have better prospects, in order to initiate doing what we plan to do and move faster towards our goals, towards our dreams, by strategizing and implementing those strategies. Now remember, strategies or a plan on paper is nothing but a plan unless it is put in action. Then it becomes a path, it creates a path to success, to your dreams, like it did for Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose in this particular incident. I hope you learn and implement this strategy, this way that Netaji had used in his life. If you like this video, if you agree with me, and if you are as impressed as I am from the way Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose handled that situation and created a path for himself towards his goal. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your family and friends, to all those who can learn something from this. There are many, I am quite sure. And don't forget to support us through UPI or GPay. The link is given in the description, and the UPI ID and GPay ID is also mentioned down here somewhere. Until next time, Jai Hind.